Beautiful. Absolutely love orange, reds. And fantastic. Thank you, Mrs. H. Welcome to the midweek roasting shave. Roasting? It's actually 30 degrees C here inside at the moment. So some perspiration will commence. And what was it? Yesterday, when I was out delivering, it recorded on the dashboard 36 degrees C was the hottest it went to, and but it wasn't as muggy as when it's in the late 20s. When it's in the late 20s it seems very humid, and but this is more bearable the hotter because it seems to be less humid, I find anyway. What does this mean about the shave? Well, it means, across the screen then. Anyway, it means we're having a cold water menthol shave. Margaritas in the Arctic. And Stirling soap company. Good stuff. Menthol. Oh yes. We're going to use the Captain's Choice original bowl. They've just contacted me, these. Captain's Choice. Nice to speak to you. Scott, I think, yeah. We're going to use the synthetic, that's another Yaki, synthetic brush. Nice handle. Yellow. And a few people have asked in the thing, can use the Future. Okay, there it is. Merca Future, this is the chrome version. Chrome plated. Silver version, shiny version. Very safe, no overhang. But inside, if I do this carefully, no, drop the blade, excuse me a minute, is a Wilkinson sword blade used once. So a nice standard blade in what is an aggressive razor. And because we'll use this on setting 3 today, setting 3, sort of halfway, just wet the brush. How's the week been for you? So far, since the weekend. I hope you're in good health. Right, so I've wet this, cold water. That's what I did with that, is I put a piece in, looks a lot there, and spread it out in them rings. And then I just wet it and then emptied it. So here we go. What can't speak, can't lie. And I can smell the menthol already. Absolutely beautiful. Clunk click. And if I remember rightly, this does, yeah, likes a bit of water. So I'll add some to the brush. There you go. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. You've got to keep hydrated in this weather. Consciously drinking all the time. Water, sadly. Nice brush this. Synthetic. Right, that's thick and creamy. So that'll do. But first of all, because I'm using an aggressive razor, I'm not going to wet the face. I'm going to sort of, this is shaving oil with menthol in it, and I'm going to just spray a bit of, you don't need a lot, but there you go. The more the merrier. Yeah, I can smell the menthol. Beautiful. You can rinse your face first, but as I say, because I'm using a, not that, you know, people in the misconception that cold water, oh, you need this, that and the other. It's no different. The only thing may be different is a pre-rinse with warm to hot water softens the bristles. But I've never known any difference between cold water and warm water shaving, as in the shave itself. But one thing I do know, in weather like this is a beautiful right, rinse the hands, because you don't shave in oil and a Merca Future, because they don't mix. Okay, beautiful then. On a bright day, even brighten the. Okay, so off we go. Are we ready? Oof, need more water. Cold water. It's a thirsty soap, this. Now we're cooking on gas here. Now, as you can see, hopefully, the oil, adding it before, does not hinder the lather. So we've got a layer, nice layer of oil underneath. Gives a good bit of protection. And another thing, I may have said this before, but there may be somebody new watching. If you suffer from irritation, especially like razor burn, badly, try a cold water shave. Not necessarily a menthol soap. Sometimes if it's a strong menthol, it can aggravate irritation, believe it or not. But cold water and maybe a bit of menthol, mix it with a normal soap or something like that, or if it's a mild menthol, and then it'll cool the skin beautifully and you won't feel it as bad, because cold water does help irritation. Here we go, Merca Future set in 3, first pass with the growth. And that feels beautiful. Cold steel. Hopefully you can tell there's no dragging, which can mean sometimes you haven't prepped the whiskers enough. They're still sort of, well, not dry, but sort of, you know, you haven't softened them enough for the shave. Menthol fumes come in. This soap's got a fair kick to it. Oh, it's lovely, nice and refreshing. Nice simple midweek shave. Nice cooling midweek shave. Here we go. Nice audio feedback. Just starting to fume in my eyes now. I can, because I'm agitating the soap so close. It's nice and gentle. Oh, that's cold, it's beautiful. Doesn't mean we'll have no cuts. This is an aggressive razor. That's a lovely first pass. Whew. Nice and cooling. Very nice. Cold water. Oh, I feel it's still a bit of a shock, man. That's lovely. That is nice. I don't mind the heat though, you know. To be fair, this is when we should have it in the summer. if we're going to have it. But we don't have it this hot. I mean, when you look at it, I think Australia, in their summer, they have it in the 40s, I think. So we're only, what were we today? 4 degrees behind 40, so right, back to the bowl, under the tap, and then back. Look at this hair. Oh, that feels nice now. Nice cooling. It should get colder on each application now, because there's less whiskers to protect the skin. Beautiful soap, easy to lather, thick, creamy, protective, and menthol. It's not strong, but it's enough to make you realise it's there and give you that cooling effect. Cold water shave. Beautiful. Right, we'll go across the growth. Beautiful. As a chap, I don't think he's long started doing videos, but Polar Shaving, I hope I'm right, Polar Shaving, because he does cold water shaving only. You want to check him out, Polar Shaving. There's a plug for your channel if you're watching. Here we go. Nice and gentle. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's so cold. Beautiful. So what's the weather like where you were? Is it hot? Because yesterday the whole country, which is very rare, the weather people said, from the top of Scotland, the Highlands, down to sort of Plymouth, down to the real south, from John O'Groats to Land's End, was we're all the same, having the same heat. Obviously the temperatures will vary, but roughly the same, no clouds, only wispy clouds, and yeah, very nice. Slickness is amazing. But if you suffer, as I say, irritation, try a menthol shaving oil, something like this. This is NM New Age Men shaving oil, as you see with menthol first, and then cold water with soap, or a menthol soap if you want, but just be aware sometimes if I think it's more the irritation bit I was mentioning really is if you add menthol crystals. Some people add crystals to their soap or Thayers or whatever, and that's when it can get a bit dodgy, because they're strong things, those crystals, and too strong it can be a bit potent. But anyway, give it a go. Cold water shaving, see what you think, if it helps, and then go back to the warm in the winter. Right, third pass, we gather a bit more under the tap and back to the face. Oh yeah, that's good. Bit of a shock. Beautiful. This is quite wet now. Lovely. Look at that. I tell you, there's a reminder to me to Vosine, the cross between Vosine hair shampoo scent and Vicks Vapor Rub. That could just be my snout. And Vosine, if those that don't know, is well, it's still selling. It's a medicated shampoo. Here we go, Against the Growth, Merca Future, chrome version, very shiny. Set in 3, Wilkinson sword blade, used for the second time. Very nice. Against the Growth, which is this way for me there. Very gentle, no pressure whatsoever. That's beautiful. Very good slickness. Very good. Yeah, look at this. Still hot in here, but this is a great relief. But as you may know, sweating is good for the skin and the pores. As long as you keep dehydrated, as long as you keep hydrated, and if you sweat a lot, as long as you replace the salts. Right. That's beautiful. Right down there. Yeah. 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 That's beautiful. Right. That's lovely. Feels even colder. What time is it? It's a summer, height of summer, cooling with menthol. Pickup time! Here we go. I won't go back to, oh look, oh well done it, you see? That's probably because I couldn't feel it because of the cold. Always overdo it on the moustache area. That's pickled. Pickle. I can't speak, I'm too beautiful. That's the thing, you've got to be careful of as well when you use menthol and cold water. Not that I don't overshave, I do it with warm water. You got to be careful you don't overdo it. You might think, oh, this feels great, I'll carry on, and then, oh. That's the sound you want. That can be a difficult area, just under there. Look at this damn thing. You see that? That is lovely. Now this will be nice cold water now. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. That is nice. That is nice. Oh. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't rub your face with a towel. To hell with that. Feel too damn good not to do this. Textbook warriors. Right. Thayer's medicated, super medicated today. Bit of a kick. I'll have a medicated sort of a bay rummy type. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, so highly recommend the old cold water. Thayer's. And then Benjamin's Bay Rum Mentholated Aftershave Splash. Got a big spout on it, so you have to put your finger over the edge. So it's like a bay rum scent with a kick of menthol, which is going to finish it off lovely. Right. And just before I put the moisture cream on, I'll just go over quickly what we've used. Right, so we've used the Merca Future Chrome Edition with a Wilkinson sword blade used, that's the second use, on setting number 3. Very nice, nice and gentle. Before we started the shave, I used this stuff, which was I didn't rinse with water, if you remember, just added this shaving oil, menthol in there, and rubbed that in. Then we lathered up the Stirling Soap Company's Margaritas in the Arctic. Nice menthol soap, quite a kick to it, not right in your face. I've used stronger ones, but they're not far off. Good slickness, easy to lather, good all-round soap, works well, very nice. And you do get the old eyes, you know, the fumes I call it, of the menthol, so it does work. We lathered up then with this Yaqui synthetic. It's a nice handler. Resin handle, I think they call it, or whatever. That's that one, very nice, only short, does the job. We used the Captain's Choice Original Shave Bowl, that always works well, feels good in the hand. Then we rinsed off with cold water shave, Thayer's Medicated Super Hazel. and then the Benjamin's Bay Rum mentholated. So we're on a Bay Rum menthol kick. And then, now this is the listing, we're going to use Nivea Originals. Really nice. And I know this will smell nice when it's mixed up with Bay Rum. I can tell. And if you happen to be out there in this heat, sun, just before you go out, don't forget to protect yourself with some sun cream. I'm using the Factor 30 at the moment. Well, not at this moment, but if I go out, that's what I do, put a bit on. Face, neck, arms, whatever's in the sun. That smells beautiful, actually. It's funny, this always mixes well with whatever I use. It seems to combine well with the aftershaves and stuff like that. Anyway, that's very nice. I'll give you a tour of the old mug. As you can see, very nice. Nice, cool, refreshing shave. Highly recommend it. Works well, and as I say, if you suffer from irritation, give it a try, see what you think. Have a great week, have some fantastic shaves, look after yourselves, stay in good health, and I'll see you on the weekend for the weekend shave. Take care.